Hello, everyone. My name is Johnny Kamer with NFL Draft Diamonds, and I am joined by one of the most underrated wide receivers in the NFL draft, Jalen Coker out of Holy Cross. Jalen, if you want to tell the people about yourself a little bit who may not be familiar with you, please do.
Yeah, sure. I'm Jalen Coker. I played football at Holy Cross in Massachusetts. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess you said it. I'm a little underrated of a guy. I'm looking for my opportunity to play in the NFL. Always been a dream of mine, and I'm just so blessed and fortunate to be in this position.
So you just wrapped up participating in the Shrine and Hula Bowl. Could you talk a little bit about that, what that meant to you, and what that experience was like?
Yeah, I mean, I think being invited to both those games is, an honor. It's kind of a testament to my work on the field at Holy Cross, and it's just an amazing experience, getting to talk to NFL scouts, kind of seeing how practice would be run or meetings are going to be held. I feel like it's a really I'm fortunate to have that opportunity. So meeting all these guys too that, I'm from the Patriot League, so I don't get to see, Oklahoma and Alabama, Auburn, like so seeing those guys, see how they play, how they compete, it was really awesome. And I'm so fortunate.
You mentioned Holy Cross, the Patriot League, and I noticed something about your recruiting. You only had one offer, and that was Holy Cross. Is that correct? That's what
No, no,
20.
I know
Okay. I might have messed that one up.
on I think it says like that on Rivals or something
That's
like
what I looked at. That's what I
27.
looked at.
Yeah, no, I had a couple offers. I had
Okay.
Youngstown State,
Okay.
Howard, New Hampshire, Duquesne, and then Holy Cross.
Okay. My apologies. That's
No,
what
you're
Rivals
good.
and 24/7
No, I
Sports
know
said.
you're good. No problem.
Um, but could you talk about what it was like to be kind of under recruited, and did that give you like a chip on your shoulder, and do you carry that with you?
I mean, under recruited, like yes and no. Like it's still a Division 1 program, like
Mhm.
it's still like most of those offers I had were full ride, so I had like the ability to go play for, free. So I mean, it was was I upset that it wasn't, Oregon or those teams knocking at the door? Of course, but I mean, at the end of the day, I just wanted to go somewhere where I'd play, where I'd have the ability to be in the position I am now, so I guess looking back on it, in the early stages of like getting recruited, yeah, it probably did upset me, but now, it really doesn't matter. I feel like they're gonna find you wherever you are. So
And could you talk a little bit about Holy Cross and what that school meant to you and your experience there?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, Holy Cross made me the man, the player that I am now. Coach Chesney, Coach Grotzky, Coach Guns, Coach Gilchrist, all the coaches that, played a part in, making me the player I am now. I wouldn't be who I am without Holy Cross, without that program, without, that experience. So, I mean, just how welcoming they were, accepting, like it was honestly like I couldn't have made a better decision. And I really feel that, and it's really incredible that, I'm in this position that I was able to go to Holy Cross and do what I did. And then now, be in a, really fortunate spot. So I'm grateful.
Holy Cross never had anyone get invited to the NFL Combine. You and CJ Hansen, I believe, are the first two to do that. Could you talk about what that meant to you and how looking forward to the Combine and how you're preparing and training?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's crazy. I feel like I remember like growing up watching the combine on TV, and now like I'm gonna be there, and not only that, but I'm with my teammate, and we're the first two to do it in school history. So it's all kind of like insane when you really think about it. But yeah, I feel like it just kind of shows that like FCS guys, it really doesn't matter if you're where you come from, what you do. Like as if you produce and you have what the NFL is looking for, then they're gonna find you. So I mean, I feel like it makes all FCS schools look, like we're not the FCS. Like we got good players. Like we got kids that can play. We got kids that can really do damage. So I mean, it's just, I feel like just a huge accomplishment for us. And we're just really proud, and we're gonna really put the league on notice for sure.
I love it. I love to hear it. Switching a little bit, what do you think is your best feature as a wide receiver?
My best feature, I mean, I feel like I catch the ball very well. I mean, I think this year I had maybe two drops or something like that. So I mean, I feel like the biggest thing that I like about my game is my ability to catch the football, and I feel like at the receiver position, that's like a big part of it, you know. So I feel like that's my biggest attribute.
I did check a little. You did have two drops PFF. That's exactly correct. So
Yeah.
kudos to you for being ahead of the curve. What do you want like teams and fans to know about Jalen Coker, the person?
Um, I mean, I'm an older brother, you know, like I feel like I'm just a nice guy, you know. I have a great family, a great support system, just nothing in particular, you know. I'm really chill, funny. I like to have a good time, you know, nothing like crazy. Like, um, I love my family, you know, nothing insane though. Very, very relaxed dude, I'd
I
say.
got you. I got you. Kind of building off that, who would you say is your biggest role model in life?
My biggest role model in life, I mean, I couldn't name one person. Like, I feel like throughout my journey, there's been so many people that I've looked up to and that have given me like wisdom to take take forward and like bring with me. So I mean, first and foremost, like my family, God, I feel like my grandma, my grandpa, you know, instilled that like, you know, you have to be grateful for everything you have, you know, and that takes work. And but you know, sometimes you're just things happen and you just have to like, you know, thank the guy above, you know, because it's a blessing. Um, yeah, you know, like my teammates, my coaches, everyone who's got me to the position I am, you know, I feel like I can't think enough because like I said, I wouldn't be here without them and I wouldn't be me without them. So it's a whole lot of thank yous I have to give out for sure.
Definitely, definitely. And who would you say is like a player you resembled the most or try to model your game after or watched as a kid?
Um, I guess try to model my game after really nobody. I feel like I have a unique way. I just kind of play my brand of football, but I mean, I've gotten like my dad says I play like Julio Jones. I've gotten T. Higgins, Mike Evans. Like I'm not 6'4", but I mean, I try to play like I am. But growing up though, you know, I loved watching like Marcus Colston. He was on the Saints, and then Calvin Johnson, like bigger guys who go up and get it, you know, demand the double team, but the ball just gets thrown up and it's like no way he's catching that, and then there it is, 40 yards down the field. So I feel like those are the biggest things that I'm trying to model my game after.
Cool, cool. What would you say is like your favorite route to run?
My favorite route to run, say like anything deep, post, vert, like I'll do a little hook occasionally because you know you beat them deep a couple times and they start to back up a little and then you have a hook right underneath. But I feel like anything that is deep, I enjoy running and making big plays.
Cool, cool. That's pretty much all of the questions I had. I'm very thankful for you joining me. If there's anything else you wanted to say or ask me, feel free.
No, I mean, thank you for having me.
No problem. Thanks
Yeah, I
for
hope I did a good job for sure.
thank you, thank you. My first interview, so I was a little nervous, but I'm very stoked to see where you go and how you do in the combine, and I'm rooting for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No problem. Right, let me just